On behalf of the president, I would like to open this meeting. Today is the 164th meeting of the Tokyomidtown Toastmasters Club. I now, 何でしたっけ何でしたっけセリフは
Call the meeting to order.
I now call the meeting to order. Bang. Hey, today we don't have any guests, so let's get right into the program. I'd like to introduce, pass the control to a Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Dice Kono. The floor is yours.
Hey, thank you very much, Toastmaster Naito. All right, we have a very nice and cozy Christmas meeting, the last meeting of the year, full of oji-san. So while we're waiting, I welcome you to change your Zoom background to rally the Christmas festivities. All right, so let's go into the program. We have, before we do, let's go through the role takers. So for the grammarian and our counter, it's Toastmaster Miyawaki.
Yes, thank you very much. So I am the grammarian and counter, so-called Greco role.
Greco.
Yes, Greco. Okay, so my role is as a grammarian, pay attention to your speech and pick up any good words, good phrases, good use of English language, and also any misuse of the language. And as a counter, I count your filler words, clutch words that will distract the audience to pay attention to your speech and report back to you at the end of the meeting. Thank you. Back to Toastmaster Kono.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Miyawaki. All right, and the wordmeister today is Toastmaster Tejima. Can you announce the word of the day, please?
Thank you, Toastmaster Kono. So today's word of the day is, let me share my screen. Change screen. Sorry. One moment. Yes. So today's word of the day is thankful. The thankful, it means grateful and appreciative for situation and or condition. So for example, I'm thankful that my family is healthy. Or I'm not thankful for cold weather in winter. Yes, so this is the word of the day today. So you are encouraged to use the word of the day as frequently as you could in this meeting, and then I will count how frequently this word has been used. I will provide a report at the end of the meeting, and but yeah, that's one of my role, and then I have another role for photographer. Could I?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So the photo, I will be taking the picture throughout the meeting, and if you don't want to show up in the Facebook page, and then please let me know at the end of the meeting, and then I will make sure you don't show up. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Okay, thank you very much. And then I'd like to go to the vote counter. Toastmaster Kasia?
Yes. Hi. Good evening, everyone. As a vote counter, I will counting the votes for the best each of the following characters: table topics, prepared speakers, and evaluator. Back to you, Toastmasters.
Okay, actually, it will just be table topics because we only have one speaker and one evaluator. And okay, and we will use the chat function for voting. Thank you. And what did I miss? Oh, the timer, which is me, and I will be the timer of the day. So for actually, I'm using my company login, so I don't have my background ready, but I'll be using these color I'll turn off my background later. So if you can see. Yeah. And today's speech is a standard speech. So it's 5 minutes green, 6 minutes yellow, 7 minutes red. And of course, for table topics, it'll be 1 minute, 1 minute 30, 2 minutes. And for evaluations, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, and 3 minutes. Okay, and so that's the timer roll. All right, so I think we've covered all the roles. So let's get right into the prepared speech session. Today we have one speech by Toastmaster Kasya, and the evaluator is Toastmaster Naito. Toastmaster Naito, can you tell us what the speech objective is?
Okay, sure. This is the second project by Toastmaster Atsushi Kasya. Second?
Yes.
Okay, yes. The purpose of this,
That's
and
a third,
it's
third.
Oh, it's a third. Okay. And it's called, the project is called Introduction to Vocal Variety and Body Language. Introduction to Vocal Variety and Body Language. The purpose of the project is for the member to practice using vocal variety and body language to enhance a speech. The length of the speech is between 5 to 7 minutes. 5 to 7 minutes. Back to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Naito. So today, the speaker is Toastmaster Atsushi Kasya. His speech title is Today's the Best Day of My Life. Today's the Best Day of My Life. Toastmaster Atsushi Kasya. Over to you.
Every morning, I wake up. I tell myself, today is the best day of my life. And I try to set a mindset, a positive mindset. I'd open up the window and look at the sun rising and post it on the Facebook with a whole bunch of positive message to everyone. I've been doing this for almost 5 years. Ever since I started doing this, every day is the best day of my life. No matter how miserable I become on that day. At the end of the year, every year, I visit my customers with a gift or sable to show my thankfulness and gratitude. I usually visit 80 of my customers with the gifts. I put all the gifts in the back of my car and then start visiting each customers without any appointments. So sometimes I don't get to see them at all. Sometimes I have to come back twice or 3 times. I couldn't see them. But sometimes I could see them and then talk to them, give the gift with my gratitude. But year goes by. I feel very disappointed, sort of depressed, because many of my customers are aging and becoming so old. And the other day, what happened was, when I went to see one particular customer, I found this customer, but he was on the van and about to go heading to the daycare center. And I couldn't give my gift and show my gratitude to him. And that was the end of the opportunity I had with that customer. He never returned from that facility. So I felt so depressed, but next morning, I start saying, today is the best day of my life. And I start over again. And delivered all the osebo. But when I think of next year, probably I feel more depressed because I'll see the same kind of situation again and again. And I don't know how to stop it or how I change the situations. The more I think about it, the more depressed I will be. But I cannot be in a depressed feeling all the time. I have to bring myself up, lift myself up, and then try to be positive as possible. And someday, as long as I'm positive, I'll come up with some bright idea and I find another pathway to go forward. So I refuse to be depressed and be positive no matter what happens. And next day, I will say, today is the best day of my life. Thank you, Toastmasters. I can't hear you.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Kasia.
I will brush up again.
No problem. 1 minute of silence for comments. And sorry, we don't have a comment sheet today. A link. So if you can give Kasia-san your comments via the personal chat, choose Atsushi Kasia and type in your comments, please. 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute's passed. Timer's report, which is me. The time for Toastmaster Kasia is 5 minutes and 3 seconds. So you are within the, if this was for voting, you would be qualified, but it's relatively on the short side. You have up to 7.5 minutes. So you definitely have room for, to build your story, I think. Okay, but thank you very much for that great speech. So we'll be skipping the voting, and I suppose we don't need a break today, so we'll just keep going. All right. So Naito-san, is it okay if we do the table topics first, or do you want to do the evaluation first? Table topics.
Table topics.
Okay. Okay. So then I'll pass it on to the table topics master of the evening, Toastmaster Yuma Tejima.
Thank you, Toastmaster Daisuke. So today's table topic is Christmas because Christmas Day is coming. So Christmas, or you would call it winter holiday for some, religious reasons. But I would like to call it, Christmas. So it's gonna be great if you could have Christmas background. But anyway, so Christmas, winter holiday. So I gonna ask questions, and then since we have only 5 people, and then exclude myself and then 4 people, so I gotta have 4 questions. So I'm gonna pick one of you for the table topic that I'm gonna ask. So the first question is, what would you like to do on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve? What would you like to do on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day? It doesn't matter whether this Christmas or what anything that you do usually on the Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. So I'm gonna pick Taka-san, Toastmaster Takamiyaki. What would you like to do on the Christmas or Christmas Eve?
Okay, thank you very much, Shima-san. What would I want to do on the Christmas Day? Well, definitely spend time with my family. I would like to have a nice dinner, nice champagne. It would be good. Just enjoy and celebrate the holiday. That's the spirit. That's the Christmas spirit, I think. Do I do something special? No, I don't really. I'm not a celebration type of guy. I don't do much on birthdays, Christmas days, or New Year's Day, and my wife always gets disappointed. So I'm not really a celebration type of guy. But just nice to spend some time with my family. My daughter is 14 years old, going on 15 pretty soon, and she's started to act like a semi-adult, and it won't be too far away when the daughters just be more independent and leave family and do her own stuff. So I would like to enjoy the time with my daughter for probably the next couple of years, and before she leaves us. So it's a really important time of my life, our lives. So spending time with my family is really important. And this winter seems to be a very cold winter. So just away from the heat, away from the cold, from heart, from the body, I would like to feel the warmth and spend a good Christmas Day. Thank you very much. Back to Yuma-san.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Takamiyaki. Yeah, I was kind of the surprising, not surprising, but I thought you be like celebration type of person, but actually you do not. So I'm not celebration type of person. So and
not only I'm lazy, I forget things. So.
Okay. I see. All right. But I feel empathy with what you say. So but anyway, it will be nice to have our great time with your family. Right. So next question. So tell us about one of the most memorable Christmas event. tell us about your one of the most memorable Christmas event. So this question goes to Toastmaster Ichiro Naito. Tell us about your most memorable Christmas event.
Okay, well, thank you for the question. Most memorable Christmas event. Well, I have short memories, so I can't remember when was the most memorable Christmas event in my life. There must have been many, especially when I was a child and still believe in Santa Claus. Get up in the morning, go to the see the gifts under the Christmas tree and say, wow, what's inside of these boxes? Very really excited. So those are probably the most memorable Christmas events. But those were a long time ago. And I can't remember what were in those boxes and what kind of gifts I was getting excited. So I would like to say the memorable Christmas events will be coming shortly this year, and next year it will be even more memorable, and it will get better and better. That's what I would like to think. So the most memorable Christmas event happened when I was still a little child, probably around elementary school. And there will be more in the future, starting with the Christmas on this year. I would maybe go out with family, have a nice dinner, maybe have champagne like Taka-san, or if I have a lot of money, I would hire a driver so I don't have to drive any place, just go see the illumination, go to a nice dinner, have a good drink, and then be driven home. I don't have to drive or take the train. So most memorable Christmas event, those will be most memorable Christmas events to come. Back to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ichiro Naito. Yeah, I'm also, if I get this type of the question, it was difficult for me to answer because I also do not really remember, what was a memorable Christmas in my life. Yeah, so yeah, I understand that. And then, when I was a child, I also, I think, everybody, we believe that Santa Claus exists. And then, when you go to the bed and then you expect, some present or some gift will be some gift that you wanted, coming that tomorrow. But it has been done by, your mom or, father, you will know that. But it was fun, so thank you very much. And so next question is okay, next questions. It's very similar to the question that I already asked, but what do you like to eat on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve? What would you like to, what dinner, what is the best dinner would you like to have on a Christmas Eve? So this question goes to Toastmaster Atsushi Kasuya.
Thank you, Ms. Toastmaster Tejima-san. I came up with the one best answer for this question.
Right.
I would love to have prime rib steak with the juicy, rare, with like 300 grams of prime rib steak. I'd love to have that. I haven't had the prime rib for almost, I don't know when I had it last time, but I'd love to go back to, I forgot the name of the place, but there is one in Roppongi, I believe. But I'd love to go back there and have the prime rib steak on Christmas Day with special samoa. My family, of course.
I see. Okay. So why would you like to have a, you say prime rib?
Prime
steak?
rib, yes.
Prime rib steak.
Yeah. Have you had a prime rib steak?
I don't know. I think I have before, but
You should. You should. You will be hooked.
Hooked.
Yeah, you will be hooked. You'll be addicted. But it's kind of expensive, so I can't just go there as often as possible. But yes, that's the best steak I've ever had before. So I'd like to go back there. Prime rib steak.
Prime rib steak. All right. Thank you, Toastmaster Atsushi Kasuya.
Thank you.
Yeah, it makes me wanted to have very nice prime rib steak on Christmas Day. I need to find out a good place, as I am good at finding the nice, cozy, oshare place. So one day I will find it, and then I will share it with you.
Please share the information, please.
Right. Thank you. So the last one, so I would like to ask is, so where would you like to go out for Christmas Eve? Where would you like to go out for Christmas Eve or Christmas Day? So this, obviously this question goes to Toastmaster Daisuke.
Could you take the timer?
Yes.
Oh, okay, or maybe Taka-san will do it.
Can you do it, Taka-san? Or I can do it too. Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful for this question. And the question is, where would I like to be going out for Christmas Eve? Wow. Well, since we're all a bunch of oji-san here, I think you would agree. In fact, I went to the office only last week, and it was around this time of the day I took the elevator, very tired, down to the lobby, walked outside, and then it just struck me, oh my God, it's around that time of the year again. Couples everywhere, especially around our office, because they have this light up around Christmas, and they just come from all around Japan. I'm sure they probably take the train. I don't know, they stay somewhere around there just to see this. So it's really quite depressing when you're middle-aged or a man, is tired of suit, walking out of the lobby, and then you see these young couples like kind of holding hands and chatting, laughing, having fun. So the question was, where would I like to go out? I know where I don't want to be. I'd like to stay away from these attractions because all that does is make me realize how much I've aged. And of course, yes, I love my family and my wife and all that, but long gone are those days when I could look forward to that evening and plan my strategy and see what I want to do. So my answer is I'd like to go far away as possible from these Christmas Eve light-ups. That's me. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Tejima.
Thank you, Toastmaster Daisuke, for your how can I say? you wanted to stay away from these attractions stories. Thank you. So then I think we're gonna do the voting for the
Timers report.
Sorry, timers report.
Okay,
Could you
so
give us a timers report, please?
first speaker, Toastmaster Miyawaki, is 2 minutes 17 seconds. Second speaker, Toastmaster Naito, is 1 minute 57 seconds. Third speaker, Toastmaster Kasuya, is 1 minute 04. Up to the point, he kept talking with you, Tejima-san, but up to the point where he stopped his speech. And my speech was
2 minutes and 21 seconds.
2 minutes and 21. So I think we all qualify. So please set your chat to Toastmaster Kasuya, who's the vote counter, and vote for the best table topic speaker. Actually, Tejima-san should be saying that. But
Yeah, thank you very much for saying this. Right, so this is the end of the table topics sessions.
So vote counter is Kasuya-san. Right?
Yes.
vote counter is Kasuya.
Vote counter is
I get confused.
vote counter is me.
Right. So I'm gonna pass over to Toastmaster Daisuke.
Okay, thank you very much for that wonderful table topic session. Okay, nice and cozy. All right, so let's move on to the evaluation session. We welcome the first and only evaluator for the evening, Toastmaster Naito, to evaluate Toastmaster Kasuya's speech. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready. So, well, congratulations, Toastmaster Kasuya, for finishing your third speech. Today is the best day of my life. Today is the best day of my life. What a catchy title. It makes people wonder what you're going to talk about. How can today be the best day of your life? Not yesterday or not a few years ago, but why today? So it made us think and draw right into your subject. And the purpose of this project is to demonstrate vocal variety and body language. And I noticed that you had a lot of good body language, you use a lot of hands, and the way you sit, it enables people to see your hands better. Sometimes when people are in the screen, they are too low, and even when people are moving their hands, it's difficult to see. But today you had a good position. Also, I like the way you don't have furniture in your background. You have a white background. It makes it much easier to see your hands. So I could see that maybe you planned it that way. Your story was very personal, which was good, not just a general story about your experience. Now, I'd like to offer some areas for improvement in your story. First thing is, you still have a lot of time left in your speech. So use that time a little better to enhance your speech by including the things that I'm going to just suggest. First thing, not everybody knows what you do in your business. You're in the car business. But so when we talk about your customers, I think it's better if you include what kind of customers they are. That way, it's a more vivid image and why you visit these customers yourself. Second thing, perhaps when you talk about visiting customers, you can include some dialogue, some conversation with your customers. And that way, you can include more vocal variety. Change the voice of yourself and the customer. That way, you have the vocal variety. You demonstrated a lot of good body language, but I felt that vocal variety was not wasn't included that much in your speech. So work on the vocal variety. There's two elements in this speech. When you use body language, when you're sitting, your movements gets a little bit limited. Perhaps you can stand up and then just walk around. That way you have more more body language. So think about it when you maybe you do your next speech. Maybe you can do it standing up. And this was a story about controlling your feeling, how you from depressed to being happy, the best day of your life. Perhaps you can include a little more about how you make yourself more happy and think, right, it's the best day of your life. Be a little more specific. But great speech. Very thankful for your speech. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Okay, thank you very much for the excellent evaluation. The timer's report, the evaluator's time was 3 minutes and 24 seconds. So right, yes, right on the dot. And no voting today, obviously, for the best evaluator. All right, so let's go to the role takers reports. May I ask the grammarian counter to give us both reports, please?
Yes, thank you. So I would like to just introduce some good word, expression. Kasuya-san, well, as Naito-san said, just catchy title. Today is the best day of my life. It's good to just keep saying that. It feels good already. Kasuya-san used the phrase "a whole bunch of," a great number of, great deal of, a whole bunch of. It's good. Sort of depressed. He used show gratitude. That's good expression. Also, I like this one. Find another pathway to go. Very good expression. From evaluation, Naito-san, again, catchy title is good. And he started his improvement point by saying, I would like to offer some improvement points. Very good way to start the second important part of the evaluation. Okay, and I'll count the report. Kasuya-san, you do very well, very good job in the speech. You control your language very well. I only caught one R during your speech. That was distracting. Only one. Kono-san, as usual, wonderful job. Only one R. Yuma-san, 2 small R's and 6 And Naito-san, in the table topics, 1 R, 2 2 so. But Naito-san uses Naito-san uses and very well. He actually uses and to catch his pace. So that I learned that from Naito-san. During Naito-san's evaluation, he started his evaluation with well and only 1 R. So everybody did a wonderful job. Thank you very much. Back to General Evaluator, Kono-san.
Hey, thank you very much for that very comprehensive report. Right, and then the Wordmeister, the word of the day report, please.
Thank you, Toastmaster Daisuke. So the Atsushi Kasuya-san won, but not thankful, but thankfulness. And Toastmaster Daisuke won, and Toastmaster Ichiro Naito won. So that's the end of my report. Back to you, Toastmaster Daisuke.
Hey, thank you so much. All right, so that's it for the role reports. And then finally, it'll be the general evaluation. So I don't have too much to say, and I'll keep it very short, but I'm very thankful that you guys showed up. This is probably one of the smallest compact meetings I've ever, Toastmaster meetings I've ever attended, but we managed to pull it off. Everyone has 2 or 3 or more roles, which is really great that we can manage. I don't have any observation points, to be honest. And we were obviously, with everybody is busy, do this last minute, but thank you, Toastmaster Kasia, for raising your hand to do the speech in the first place. Without the speech, I think tonight's meeting may have been even canceled, to be honest. So you saved the meeting, if you ask me. And obviously, great evaluation. I also agreed with Naito-san's points, and given that he was giving a project evaluation today, not so much a contest evaluation, you hit the right points about the gestures and vocal variety. There were so many things that because I personally, just to add to the evaluation, I thought this was a very good theme that Toastmaster Kasia can build on to write a very good speech. I think you have the nucleus of a very good speech, but it needs more development. But the way you started, I thought, oh, okay, this is going to be a good speech. I could tell in the first 5 seconds. So your opening is always, I find, is very strong. So what I think would really be great is what Naito-san alluded on. Give some specific episodes with your clients, which led to you feeling more and more depressed. So you bring us down that sort of journey, but there must be something that change your mind about, but I need to look forward. I need to say that this is the best day of my life. So what was that trigger? That was kind of missing. So you suddenly jump to that conclusion, and that would lead to a very good message at the end, and something really nice. So I think you can definitely have room to build on this speech. So great foundation and great evaluation as well. And Toastmaster Tejima, thanks for handling the seasonal theme with the table topics. It's always great. And I think for table topics, it's good to kind of clearly end the table topic speech. If you kind of carry on the conversation, it's hard to know when the speech ended, so say thank you very much. And then you could maybe make a few comments. But all in all, great. And Miyake-san, thank you for jumping in and taking those double roles at the last minute. So all in all, the smallest meeting maybe this year, but definitely another great meeting. Okay. So with this, I guess we should go to the awards session. And that will be the vote counter, Toastmaster Kasia.
I'm very thankful for my opportunity to announce who's going to be a winner. However, we have tie score. Toastmaster Dice Kono, 2 votes. Toastmaster Atsushi Kazuya, 2 votes.
Hey,
well,
congratulations.
We only have 5 people.
Okay, so it's Toastmaster Kono and Toastmaster Kazuya for the best table topic speakers. Okay, round of applause. Thank you so much. All right, well, this is it. We're 30 minutes ahead of time. So just like the World Cup, it's very compact. We only have, we're very efficient when we have this number of people. So no guests today, so no guest comments. Well, actually, I should probably hand it back to the Toastmaster Naito, who's kind of handling the business session, right? Yeah, so back to you, Toastmaster Naito.
Thank you. So let me just close the meeting before we go to the club business. Thank you for attending our wonderful Merry Christmas 164th meeting of Tokyo Midtown Toastmasters Club. The meeting is now adjourned. Bang. Okay, yes, thank you. Let's
no
take
photos.
the photo.
Yeah,
shall we take the photo and do you want to change your background or you don't have time to do that?
I don't have a background.
Don't have time.
Okay, why don't we just?
Let me see. I can just make it red. If I can.
Maybe me too. Let's see.
Just red.
Maybe Kasuya-san can make it green then. Oh, okay. That's
Oh no, not good.
What is it? I haven't seen it
Red mask.
Oh shoot.
Oh, okay. I see.
We should be
No.
able to see your face.
Yeah. Well, I'm okay with this. Sorry about that.
Right. So can we make tea
Tea.
for Tokyo Midtown? Right. So okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, so let's go to club business. Miyawaki-san, would you like to talk about the TLI?
Yes. Okay. Thank you. TLI is now undergone. Hold on. Let me just share the link. Okay, here's the TLI special website. So in a total of 15. A total of 15 sessions are available. 2 has completed, and we are going to have one after this meeting from 8 o'clock. Tonight, the topic is pathways. あなたに役立つプロジェクト談義。And the facility hosted by Division G, facilitated by Sumiko Futana, Toastmasters Sumiko Futana, the past district director. But she collaborated with many Toastmasters in Japan to shoot the videos for each pathway project, and she posted all the videos and made it available for all Toastmasters in Japan to watch and learn before they actually tries the projects, pathway projects. So it's really helpful, and she's done a tremendous job there. So tonight's session will be very beneficial for many Toastmasters. Okay, but and Kasuya-san joined the last weekend. Yes, and was it good?
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Good session. Okay.
Very good session.
Which one did you join? The debate one?
Yes. Parliamentary debate.
Parliamentary debate.
Yeah.
That was very unique session. Very educational too. Yeah. So TLI sessions are available even in next month as well. So please feel free to just join. And Zoom ID will be posted on this website on the day of the session, so you won't get lost. Feel free to jump in, and club officers are required to take 3 sessions to earn the club officer training completion credit. So join 3 sessions and fill out the attendance sheet. Okay. Thank you, Naito-san. Yeah, that's it from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Anybody, anything else?
From myself, as a VP PR, so I was thinking, I would like to interview you guys for, why you're gonna, participate Toastmaster Club, and then I want to shoot the video, and then I want to, post it to YouTube so that, it can attract, people, are interested in the Toastmasters Club and, wanted to join. So I the other day, I sent an email, and then I asked for that, but sorry, I didn't reach out to the individual yet. So I'm gonna reach out to individual. I think I'm sure that I have your Facebook Messenger, so that I can contact So then we're gonna schedule if you guys okay for the interview and then video shoot. If you're not, and then just let me know. So then we will schedule that. And then yeah, that's what I wanted to the inform and then heads up.
Are you doing the interviews one-on-one or it's a group interview?
One-on-one.
One-on-one, I see.
One-on-one
Okay.
interview.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Okay, no, it's a hassle, but it would be great if you can do it. We haven't done something like that ever in this club, so yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Are you going to send the questions before the interview?
Yes, of course. Yes, I do.
Mhm.
So that you
Okay.
have time to prepare for
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Are you going to do this?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Are you going to do this in both English and Japanese, or just English?
I think which one you would prefer? So whichever one you would prefer.
Well, we are an English club, but I was thinking people who visit the website and see the interviews, maybe some people prefer to hear it in Japanese.
Yeah. So maybe you can one of the language or both language.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think maybe the person being interviewed can select the language that is comfortable for them.
Right. So
if you tell everybody to do it in English, maybe some people might hesitate.
Right. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, I'm gonna reach out to you guys individually, and then we're gonna schedule.
Okay, great.
Right.
Tejima-san, I just sent my Facebook request. So
okay. Right.
It later on. So
sure.
That's why we can
thank you very
connect.
much. Right.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you. That's on my side.
Thank you. Anything else?
Just quickly, have you seen the Toastmasters story videos that District 76 provides? The Toastmasters Japan has a whole the series of videos, member testimony videos.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, maybe just for reference, let me just send it to you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, this is District 76 Toastmaster stories. Yeah.
Okay.
So here, each video is probably like a minute or so. And we were told,
that's
all
great.
members are all members are just shoot, just think of 3 questions yourself and answer those questions and just video shoot yourself. And we send it to them and they just edit it.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. So it looks like we have a video crew and it looks like it was video recorded with many people, but it's just a self shoot.
Self shoot.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Right.
Yeah. So have a look.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Good reference. I think.
Yeah. Good reference. Thank you. Right. So hand over to Ichiro Naito-san.
Okay, thank you. Anything else? Anyone? Okay, so the next meeting will be January 5th, lunchtime meeting.
Okay.
Right? And the next one will be on the 19th, evening meeting.
Right.
Okay, normally around this time we have Bonenkai of the Toastmasters, but unfortunately we have to pass it up until the infections go down. Maybe next year we will have a Christmas party, but if people want to get together for a New Year's get together, some people I've never seen face to face. So yeah, so. If anybody would like to get together, not just everybody, but in small groups, or people who want to just go out for a drink or something. Yeah. Okay, so maybe we can plan that sometime in January.
Maybe you could have some prime ribs.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Very nice.
Wow. Okay, so just an idea. If we decide to do it, maybe we can, announce it sometime. Let me put together a draft. Probably best on a weekday evening, like 7 p.m. around Roppongi or something like that.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. After all the
Is Burgoyne still surviving?
Hmm?
Is Burgoyne still surviving?
I think so.
I think it's still
I
there.
think it's
Yeah.
still there.
Oh,
Yeah.
good to
So,
know.
Yeah, we can go there. It's been a long time.
Tatsuya-san, we have a regular place.
Oh, really? Very
Mhm.
nice. I would love to go.
Mhm.
And I would love to see you face to face, live. And if,
Yes.
I think I'm the only one who doesn't never seen you as actually.
Actually, I don't think I've ever met Tejima-san either. Right?
Yeah,
Not
even
in person.
Yeah, even
Not
though
in person.
same.
No, after almost 2 years, I've never actually met.
Yeah, you know.
Mhm. Yeah.
in person.
Yeah, but a few months ago, I met Kono-san and Yawaki-san for the first time in maybe 2 years.
Oh,
Yeah, at a party at the Keyforce.
Oh,
Party.
yeah.
Yeah.
This summer,
Toastmasters,
yeah,
party.
That's true.
Yeah. So even people that we know for a long time, we haven't seen them for ages. Yeah.
That's true.
Would be nice to get together. So I'm sure everybody had at least 3 vaccine shots. So if we go to a safe, safe place like Bourgogne, would be probably okay. Okay, so let me put together a little draft of the invitation and share it with you. Okay. Okay.
Photo one more time, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, one more photo.
Mhm. Okay, let me change my background again. Okay, another one.
Okay.
You good? Good.
Okay, so that's
I
the
think
end.
now you can adjourn.
Yeah, okay. All right, have a good rest of the year and see you next year.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
良いお年を。
良いお年を。